the next level.
And I will now introduce our next amazing speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the great pleasure and privilege of introducing Sarah Schubert. Sarah is a strong believer that success speaks for itself. She coaches and trains professionals to use their voice and communication skills to empower and excite people. She partners with businesses to implement transparent and successful communication strategies to ensure everyone is aligned. In her interactive fun workshops, which are a unique blend of voice development solutions and business and personal productivity, Sarah enjoys helping people to unleash their potential through their voices. Her work is based on a foundation of over 20 years' experience in public speaking, training, and international HR roles with large MNCs. Sarah's career spanned Europe, ANZ, and Asia, with the last 5 years being based in Singapore. She has a Gold Lambda, that's the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art Award, a degree in psychology, a postgraduate diploma in human resource management, a diploma in TESOL, is DISC certified, and is currently trying to train two-year-old chocolate Labradors not to dig holes. Unfortunately, their communication is not quite in English, but she's still amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, a standing ovation for our next speaker. To welcome her to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Schubert!
This is a good song, right? I like this song. Thank you for that choice. Welcome, everybody, and good morning. I think we're still in the morning. I think it's still about 11:30. So, are we having fun? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to talk about voice, and I'm going to talk about strong voices. So I'm going to ask that question again. Are we having fun? Yeah. There we go. Excellent. It's my absolute pleasure to be here at ASSAP today. It's the first time that I've been involved, and I've heard from the years that it's been happening since 2006 that it's just been an absolute blast every year. So it really is my privilege to be here, but also to be with people like you, because you are taking your development, your success seriously, and there's nothing better, in my opinion, than working with people that take that seriously. Now, I love helping people unleash their potential, because we all have so much potential within us, and really this day and the days that are following in terms of the workshops are a fantastic opportunity for you all to really realize what it is that you have within yourselves and where you can go and what you can achieve. So it's all about being successful. And so for me, when I say that I'm going to help you talk your way to the top, it's not necessarily the top of an amazingly high career ladder. It's not about necessarily getting to the highest position in a company. It's about helping you get to the top of your game, whatever that game may be, but it's about helping you get there. Because I've learned some things along the way, a lot of it by mistake, as we do, that's the only way we learn, about how I can use my voice, how I can use communication skills to really get to that next level, to help me navigate that path of getting where I want to go. I still don't know where I really want to go. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying where I'm going at the moment, but I know I've got much further to go and many different things to do. But today, what I want to share with you is a few things that I've learned around voice and communication that I hope will help you talk your way to the top. So, first question for you. There are many questions throughout this session, so my first question to you, hands up if you want to be successful. Okay, lovely. Pretty much everyone in the room, and I kind of expected that. I thought most of you would put your hands up. So for those of you who want to be successful, who knows how to be successful? Hands up if you know how. Okay, we have Maria at the back. Maria, how are we successful?
Push the comfort zone, go out, do the best that you can, and embrace the mistakes.
Love it.
And successes.
Thank you. So push that comfort zone, right? So we were talking, a round of applause for Maria. So Shirley was talking about pushing that comfort zone. It's about taking on those challenges and thinking, I don't quite know where this is going, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. I'm going to have a try. And that's the key to it. So we don't always know what it is that we need to be successful. And they will change. So when I first started my career, what I needed to be successful is different from what I need now. Because I needed to learn. I needed to be like a sponge. So I could soak everything up and just let it ooze out slowly as I went through my career. And now I'm at a point where I'm still learning, but I need to apply it in different ways. So again, it's about not always knowing what you need, but just trying it anyway. Having a go and seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. So when I talk about going to the top, it's about being the best at your game, but we all work in organizations as well. So we are all part of an organization or a company, and it can get a bit messy at times. It can be a bit tricky of how to sort of navigate your way along that sort of narrow path of you could go this way and be successful, or you could go this way and it might go a little bit wrong. So you can try different things, but for me, as I was mentioning before, having that confidence in you, having that confidence in your communication style, in the voice that you have, in what you can do, will help you get to that point. But we don't always know what our voice sounds like. We don't always know what it means to be impactful with our voices. We don't know how to do that. So I'm going to look at that in a minute with you. But what I first of all want you to think about is the organization that you work in. Just have a think to yourself, how many people in one day do you talk to? So you come in the morning, you say good morning to everyone, you're there at your desk. Work your way through the day. How many people, different people, do you think you come into contact with? Anyone want to shout out a number? Okay, I'm going to start the bidding. 5. Who speaks to just 5 people? So we're going to go up. So who speaks to 10 people? 15? 15, okay, we've got some takers for 15, so that's quite a lot of different people. 20? 20, anyone going higher than 20? Maybe 30? I mean, whatever the number is, it's a lot of people. And it's an organization that generally, there's a lot of these key stakeholders out there that all want a part of what you do. They're interested in what travel you're arranging, they're interested in what things you're typing up, they're interested in what you're doing. And so keeping those people informed and allowing them to know what you're doing, but in the right way, can also be very strategic. You need to keep the key stakeholders informed. You need to let them know what's going on. So navigating that path to the top can be tricky because we work in matrix organizations where everyone wants a little piece of you. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know how what you do is going to impact them. And maybe what your boss does, how does that impact them? So all these people are interested in you, and you have to find a way to navigate your way not only along the path to the top, but also around all these messy people. So for me, what I learned at an early age was having a communication strategy. So I just want to share a story with you, and it started when I left university. So as I was listening to Tim's introduction there of me, I sort of had forgotten what it is that I had done at university or what I had achieved since then. But I had a psychology degree. So I had a couple of options of what to do with my psychology degree. I could completely ignore it and go off and do something else, or I could use it and put it into practice and work with people, because that's ultimately what psychology is about. It's about understanding people. So I had a couple of options. I could go into PR, because I had about a 6-month stint in public relations when I left university. So I could go into PR, but I found that I wasn't trendy enough or slim enough for PR. Just didn't fit in. It wasn't me. I couldn't forge a career because I wasn't spending enough time watching what I was eating or the latest trends, unfortunately. So my other options were to become a librarian. Did I hear a snigger? Hands up, any librarians in the room? No, because we're at a secretarial conference, so there probably isn't. However, for me, when my first job out of school, or my first job whilst I was still at school, was a librarian. And it was the best job I've ever had. Has anyone worked as a librarian? Okay. Yeah? Oh, we have, yeah, someone over here. Did you enjoy being a librarian? Say again? It was in a school town, yeah? So, but did you enjoy it? Did you like it? It was good. What did you like about it? Sorting the books, keeping things organized. So for me as well, it was that organization, it was keeping the books in order, but it was also the peace and quiet. And I could just sit there, and I was a bookworm. I loved reading. I got paid to read. It was awesome. I was 15 years old, not very cool because I was a bookworm, but I could go on a Saturday afternoon for 4 hours and sit and read and organize books. And for me, that was perfect. So anyway, that was another option that I had. I decided not to take it.
The next level.